Hello, beautiful people. It's Celia Zengele here. If you're coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, welcome. And if you are a return subscriber, you do know how much you are highly appreciated for your time, data, and every opportunity that you are taking to watch my videos among the million other videos and channels that you could have chosen for. Guys, you chose me. You chose to click on my video. Thank you. That makes me feel like I belong. Thank you so much. And guys, the good news, I am finally monetized. You must have noticed that there are many adverts on my videos. Yes, it's because your girl has finally monetized. I did reach 1,000 subscribers a while ago, more than a month ago. The struggle was to now add up the hours. They finally did add up. Exactly on the 30th of November, I had my full 4,000 hours. Actually, it was 4,003 hours, and YouTube sent me an email, congratulatory email, to say, hey girl, welcome to this land of opportunities. Now, the biggest challenge now is to ask you guys to watch all the adverts that you can watch, please. In the guys, if I can see at least the first dollar. I haven't even reached the first dollar. So I'm there heading towards the first dollar. Thank you. Let me get into today's video. And I know that it has been a while since I last made videos where I talk. So today I want to give you a story time. This story time is about the maintenance court that I went to on the 1st of December. I didn't even plan to talk about it. There is something that is pushing me to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it like, I am through hell and back with maintenance court. And in one video, I did explain that. Actually, to tell the truth, my ex-husband didn't want to have any kids. And I somehow did manipulate him into having the 3 children that we have. And for some reason, that makes me feel guilty. Not for some reason, for every reason. I do feel somehow guilty for having pushed him into agreeing that we have children, whereas his initial motive or his initial wishes were not to have children whatsoever. I live to regret that, and I will regret that for as long as I live, because I feel I should have been more considerate enough to leave him to be and go find a partner that would have meshed up my wishes. So, religion and society are not giving people the freedom that they actually deserve. To tell the truth, he deserved not to have children whatsoever. He deserved to have his wishes granted. And I paid for having manipulated him into having children. I paid a dear price. I paid the highest price ever. Now, somebody would ask, if it was my wish to have the children, why am I bothering him with maintenance court? Which is one of the things that had made me take a break It's been about 2 years that I haven't gone to the maintenance court. I was supposed to have gone to the maintenance court in 2020. Besides the fact that in 2020, we were right in the middle of COVID, which was the year that I was given to come and renew the maintenance court because the maintenance order, because he had left his job in 2018 and they had taken the money for 18 months, one year 6 months, and the 1 year 6 months was ending in the middle of June. No, in the middle of the year, which is June 2020. So I was supposed to have gone on the 28th of June 2020 to go and renew the maintenance order. That was going to be determining whether he still does work or he doesn't. So fine, a person would ask, why all the trouble? I'm finding myself having to do that because number one, I'm struggling with the children alone. Number two, yes, it was my wish that I have those children, but he also should have said that, you know what, I don't want children. I will not help you with children if we carry on having children. He did not say that. I did not force him to have children. Yes, I manipulated him into having children because I would ask and ask and ask, and finally he agreed. But there is no child of ours that was not planned. That's the funny part of it. Because I knew from my family, a story time for another day. I knew from my family, from my own brother, that you can never have a child with a man that has told you they do not want to have kids. Even in marriage, you absolutely have to be sure that you have his agreement into having children or into having a child. Unless, let me just open these windows, guys. Oh, unless it's an accident. Not that like for me it was not going to be an accident if I would have asked him before to say I need us to have another child, and then suddenly afterwards I suddenly fall pregnant. That would be something else that I felt I was never gonna do. So all the children that we have, I had waited for him to agree first before I have them. So that makes him partly liable, not partly, equally liable to the children. Reason number 3, these children, they did not ask to be here by themselves. They did not ask to be here. They are here, and for them to be here, they were brought here by their mother and their father. They know nothing about the politics that are there as to how they came here. So it's up, like, it is only fair for them to have maintenance that would help them to be better at what they do. Actually, there are many reasons. There are countless reasons. And then the final reason that I want to talk about, I want to mention all the reasons. The final reason is that guys, I don't even know where I'm staying right now. I have not even decided whether I'm gonna stay with them here in Messina or I'm gonna return them back home. Let's say I return them back home. I still work here in Messina. I'm traveling long distances. Anything can happen anytime. In the event of my death, I do not want my children to suffer. I need to have an order that will take care of them even in my absence. I do not want them to struggle and go and start asking for their parents or their father's help when I am not here. The kind of a job that I'm doing does not even have that guarantee that it will take care of my children in my absence. So it is my duty to fight for my children while I still can, because I do not know what tomorrow holds for me. Fine. I can't believe I spent eight minutes, the whole 8 minutes, just explaining that. Fine. Now, on the 1st of December, I do go to maintenance court. Now, actually, I was supposed to have gone on the 17th of October, which I did go. But when I got there, I found that they did not serve him with the notice of him being at the court on the 17th of October. Then we were given another chance to come on the 1st of December. Fine. This time he was there. He came even before me. So I came there, found him there, fine, sharp. We signed there, and then we are called in. When we are called in, we are called by the maintenance officer. The maintenance officer asks why was he not there on the 17th of October. He says he didn't know that he had to be there. And the maintenance officer pulls out a return of service that was unsigned and attached with an affidavit from the police officer that was supposed to have served him the first notice for the 17th of October, maintenance office. Guess what it says, the affidavit? They did not find him because when they called him, he said he is on holiday in Durban. He is in Durban on holiday, so unfortunately, they can't find him. He's acting surprised now that I never said that. I never said I'm in Durban. I never said what. I never said this. Oh, all right. Now the maintenance officer asked me if I do agree or I do believe him. I say no. I don't know whether he's telling the truth or is not. All I know is that he wasn't here on the 17th and I was here, and I'm coming from far because now I work in Messina. I live there. So I came here on the 17th of October for Mahala while he was not. So now they ask him, do you work? He claims no, he doesn't work. And then the the maintenance officer asked me if I think he's telling the truth, and I told the maintenance officer that I don't know if he's telling the truth, but what I know is that if he's telling the truth, fact remains he doesn't have businesses. He's got more than one businesses. The one business that I am definitely sure of is that he has got a business of cattle, sheep, and goats that he's selling. He has a huge, what do you call, head of cattle, goats, and sheep. And I know them because I went there. I saw them with my own two eyes. He claims that no, they are his brothers. Okay. And then I also know that at his work, they were retrenching in 2018 when he left the work. He took what we call a voluntary retrenchment. You know, when companies usually would retrench, they take out a notification to say, we are going to retrench if there is anyone that is willing to offer that they they take up the retrenchment. Here's a package that we offer such people before we can go and pinpoint. And then if there is nobody that's coming forward to take the voluntary retrenchment, then the company will usually use the last in first out method to reduce the people. Now in 2018, this is what he did. He had a service in that company. The minute the company introduced the voluntary retrenchment, he was like, may I? So he takes the package, then he leaves. Because now he does not have kids that he needs to feed. So no, he left. And he has this new wife, new family that he needs to take care of with the money. He was bragging to the magistrate, telling the magistrate that he's going to open businesses. He's going to open businesses, and he is definitely sure that those businesses will be successful. He will be able to feed the children. He said that to the magistrate. Then the magistrate in 2018 was like saying, okay, it's fine. If that is the case, let's do this. From your package, let's take the money for only 18 months. And then after 18 months, we'll come with your business. I think your business would have now be settled by then. Then it will be profitable. Let's give you that chance. But while taking care of the children. That's how the 18 months came to be. Fine. And now he claims, no, all the businesses didn't go well. Nothing went well. Waka. Ow. The maintenance officer says that. And then he comes up with a ridiculous claim to say he's not getting a job because of me. He says, please talk to her, because I do not get a job because of what she does. She talks about me everywhere. She goes to the radios, to the TV, and on social media. She talks about me everywhere. That is the reason why I'm not getting a job. By the way, this person is, I don't want to use condescending words to describe him, because he's the father of my children. And that is the love of my life, guys. I still love that man. I will love that man forever. Yes, I will have someone that I would love. I know that for sure. But that was the man that I loved with my heart. And I've never loved anybody like that up until now. So that's why I'm calling the love of my life, even now. So I don't want to use bad words to describe him. But he is a person that nobody knows. Like I've said, I've told you repeatedly what he has done to me and the child. Do you know him? Did I mention him by his name? I've never, anywhere, whether it's an interview on TV, on radio, I have never mentioned him by name. I've always called him my ex-husband. Whoever knows him, knows him. Whoever doesn't know him, doesn't know him. Now, which companies know my ex-husband, guys? For them not to give him the job. Which companies would know that actually now my ex-husband was so that, okay, your ex-wife is accusing you of doing 1, 2, 3, so we're not gonna give you the job? Which one? If he was a celebrity, definitely, but he's not. He's certainly not a celebrity. So now he uses that in the court with the this maintenance officer. The maintenance officer is like, no, please, mama, don't do that. Can you please, I'm not siding with him, so but please let us talk about this nicely as adults. You are adults. He's young. He says, I respect you. I look at your age and wara 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 wara. I'm saying to the maintenance officer that this man left the job in 2018. Already by then, I was like pepper raising a lot, even more than now. I was like, babara. Why did he leave the job? What was he hoping for at the time? He should have thought about that before he left the job, before he volunteered retrenchment. Now he claims, no, he's not getting a job because of that, and the businesses didn't go well, and wara. Is that even true? No, not from what I heard. I mean, I did my homework as well, so it's not even true. So the maintenance officer said, it's fine, let me take you to the magistrate. Now we are taken to the magistrate. That's where the real gist of things was. We get there. He repeats exactly the same thing to the magistrate now. The magistrate is a white woman. The magistrate tells me straight on my face that I should stop talking about him. You should stop talking about him. Because whether he raped you or not is not going to change. Just because you are busy talking about it is not going to change. I'm talking about a whole female magistrate telling me I should stop talking about my experience and the child experience because it's not going to change. He actually said that. Yay, I could not believe my ears. I could not believe anything. I was like, I think I was dumbfounded for a few minutes. I was dumbfounded. I look at her like, because I could not believe that she said that. My goodness. Hey, do you think I'll keep quiet? Me? Ngeke. So, you see, I told myself if I sleep in prison for what I was gonna say, it was fine. I asked her, if you are going to gag me, where do you think I should find my healing? I asked her that. She said I must go to therapy. I told her I've been to therapy many times, and it's not helping. Like talking helps. It's not doing the same effect as talking everywhere. I talk about this because for me this is healing. For my child is healing. And says, no, it's affecting the child. I said, my child is 21. It's not a minor anymore. My child is 21. And she's also talking whenever she feels like talking. And I'm not my child. I am me. I am myself. I'm the mother of the victim. I'm also the victim. I have every right to talk about what happened to me, my experience. And I'm helping other people as well. Yeah. I asked her, do you know how many times I was depressed to a point of suicide? Do you know how many times I tried to kill myself? And she was like, she looked at me like, I was like, yes, that many times. And I was helped by talking. Should I have not spoken, I wouldn't be here sitting with you here in this office right now. And right there at that moment, now she remembered. She said, "No, I'm not. I'm here. I'm not in a position of being a criminal magistrate right now. My head, where I'm sitting right now, I'm the maintenance magistrate. So I'm here for maintenance. Let's focus on maintenance. That's her now. I just made sure that I will not keep quiet. I will not be gagged. And number 2, this person is not as innocent as he looks. He looks innocent to you. And I thought you would know better that some of the perpetrators don't look anything like their appearance. And it is the case with this guy right here. And number 3, I've never mentioned him anyway by name for any company to refuse to hire him. I've never mentioned him by name anyway for him to claim that all the companies are not giving him a job because of me. It's a lie. It's all lies. He doesn't want to feed the children, that's all. And another thing, this guy left the job in 2018 while I was already talking about him, about what he had done, without mentioning his name. But he left the job. What was he hoping for when he left the job? Guys, I could not believe that I said that to the magistrate. That's what drove the magistrate to say, no, I'm only here for maintenance. That's all I'm here for. I am not the criminal, whatever. And he's like, no, I want that case to go to court. I asked, which court will it go to? Because you do know that you got rid of the evidence. I looked at him in the eye right in front of the magistrate that you do know that you got rid of the evidence. You bought the case now. I told him right in front of the magistrate. I told him you bought the case. So only now you want it to go to court when he doesn't have the evidence to stand in court. You know that it could have been in court long time ago had it not be that way. Now you bought it. You even bought the physical evidence out of the FSL win. And he was like, wow. The magistrate was like, wow, let's just focus on the matter at hand, which is maintenance. What do you wish me to do for you? And I was like, please set the tracers to all his assets that are available to feed the children. Anything of value, things like cars, how many cars he has in his name, the cattle, and any other businesses, and whether he is back at work or not, or whether he's working anywhere else or not, or whether he has any other investment that he is maybe earning monthly that he can share with the kids. Anything of value. And he was like writing down. But you know what, the strange thing is, like, while she was busy writing there, I don't know, I felt so emotional because I looked at her. I thought of the words that she had said, she had uttered before then. Yay, man, I cried. I cried. I could not hold it. I did not want to cry, particularly in front of him, but I could not hold it. I ended up just crying. At the disbelief, I had a serious disbelief of what that lady magistrate did. I ended up calling her ma'am. I ended up forgetting to call her your honor. I resorted to calling her ma'am for that thing that she had done to me. And I remembered after that, and it's always the women that disappoints us most, particularly in terms of the gender-based violence and femicide space. Do not ever think that just because the person is a female police officer, they will help you better. Just because your case is handled by a female magistrate, that it would go fairly. Don't ever think of that. Do not ever. Because the real thing is, women don't love each other. Women always think the worst of each other. We don't even know when is it that we have to trust each other, support each other fully. And also, let us not forget that there are people that have damaged the fight, or that have tarnished the fight, that have caused problems for others, because they lied so many times, to a point where they took advantage of the people that believed in them with everything they had, to a point where now people are like, I will never trust anyone again. And that itself, it's a problem for everybody, and it's also a problem to the real victims of these things, real victims of gender-based violence and femicide. The real victims are suffering because of the people that are pretending to be victims, whereas they are not. So I do not know how many people that magistrate may have been exposed to, that made her think that every woman that comes and sits in her office or in her court, they are lying, or they are just attention seekers. Because the way she went at me, the way she went at me, it was like she had decided already that it's a lie, therefore, no, I cannot be. And this poor guy, hey, my ex-husband, guys, my ex-husband is an angel. My ex-husband is an angel of angels. If you were to see my ex-husband, oh my goodness, I really want to be angry with that magistrate, but when I remembered how manipulative even his appearance, even his outer appearance looks like. Before I spoke, he was an angel. I had to speak up to show that side of him. And guess what? This is what I like, He did not deny anything. He just said he wants the case to go to court. He doesn't say at no given time does he say, I did not do it. And he has always been like that. He has never been like, he claims there's no evidence. He's like, yeah, there was no proof. And there was no proof. He is like that. He always brags about there was no proof. And that is what many perpetrators do. So yes, that is the story that I wanted to give you, which is about the maintenance court of the 1st of December 2022. And thank you for watching, and thank you for watching the adverts. I hope you did, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.